You're welcome to the morning segment of the WebTV Corona Watch and our day 3 coverage of the lockdown in Lagos, ST Abuja and other parts of the country. We bring you updates on the impact of coronavirus pandemic on the global, African and Nigerian economy. Let us begin with a review of the updates on COVID-19. At the global level, the confirmed cases are over 950,000 with well over 47,000 deaths. There are close to 695,000 active cases and over 190,000 recoveries. In Africa, there are 5,856 cases confirmed with over 200 deaths and 400 plus recoveries. For Nigeria, the confirmed cases remain 174 with 2 deaths and 9 recoveries. Now to developing stories. The United States of America is planning to freeze the shipments of personal protective equipment to allies and overseas nations as it continues to grapple with the rising case of coronavirus in the country and the shortage of supplies of PPEs like protective gears, masks, gloves, etc. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in the U.S., led by Vice President Mr. Mike Pence, will refocus efforts on improving the supply of PPE equipment across the country. ResMed CEO Mick Farrell said on Wednesday that his company has been ramping up production of ventilators for the last 90 days, trying to meet surgical global demand as countries battle the COVID-19 pandemic. Ventilators most in demand for COVID-19 treatment push air and oxygen into and out of a person's lungs through tubes inserted to their mouth and trachea. They can help patients survive and recover from respiratory failure caused by the virus. To help address the shortfall amidst a global emergency, ResMed is seeking production help with some of the 500 companies which go into these sophisticated ventilators. Mr. Farrell said the company is fielding offers for assistance from some of the world's largest automotive, aerospace, and defense companies. Now to the UK. Data is very critical for economic planning and strategies, and the United Kingdom faces a new challenge as the coronavirus outbreak will harm the country's ability to achieve data collection and statistics during the period. The UK Office for National Statistics will struggle to produce the most important economic data accurately in the months ahead because the COVID-19 lockdown has undermined its normal survey methods. The agency's figures for the depth of the coming recession, increased unemployment, and the rate of inflation will all be hit, making it harder for policymakers to get a sense of vital economic trends and respond with policy ideas. Also, British banks have agreed to scrap nearly 8 billion euros worth of dividends in light of the coronavirus crisis, giving banks an additional cushion to weather an economic downturn. The Bank of England has also ordered lenders to cancel plans for cash bonuses for executives as it asks financial institutions to boost their strength ahead of a likely recession. In Nigeria, monetary contributions to the account set up at the Central Bank of Nigeria under the auspices of the private sector-led coalition against COVID-19 have hit 15 billion naira. A statement issued on behalf of the coalition by the Director of Corporate Communications of the CBN, Mr. Isaac Okorafor, on Wednesday, April 1, 2020, listed 37 donors, including individuals, banks, and other corporates. A breakdown of contributions showed that the Central Bank of Nigeria and Aliko Dangote donated 2 billion naira each, while Aldu Samad Rabiu, Boa Sugar Refinery, Shegun Agbaje, GTB, Tony Lumelu, UBA, Oba Otudeko, First Bank, Jim Ovia, Zenith Bank, Herbert Wigwe, Access Bank, and Mr. Femi Otedola of Amperium Power Distribution donated 1 billion naira each to the relief fund. Other donors include Pacific Holding Limited, Union Bank, Sterling Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Stanbic IBTC, Citibank Nigeria, FCMB, Fidelity Bank, EcoBank, African Steel Mills, and MultiChoice Nigeria Limited. The statement listed others as FCDH Merchant Bank, FBN Merchant Bank, RAN Merchant Bank, Coronation Merchant Bank, SunTrust Bank, Providus Bank, Wema Bank, Unity Bank, Heritage Bank, Nova Merchant Bank, Polaris Bank, and Keystone Bank. Globus Bank, Titan Trust Bank, Takargo Chemicals, Amadou Mahmoud, and Handy Capital Limited make up the list of those that have so far made contributions to to the Private Sector Against COVID-19 Coalition Relief Fund, domiciled at the CBN. Okorafor noted that the coalition was full of appreciation to the list of good-spirited individuals and corporate bodies for hearkening to the clarion call championed by the CBN and the private sector. He, however, urged more Nigerians and corporate bodies to key into the coalition with a view to supporting the fight against the pandemic, stressing that Nigeria could overcome the scourge with all hands on deck. And that is the spirit in this period: philanthropy, support, and encouragement to combating, and containing the COVID-19 pandemic. And that will be all for this edition of the WebTV Corona Watch. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also watch social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Join